Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career, for the month of June 2021. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you. So you might want to look at the forecast for your moon sign, your rising sign, or your Venus to get a bigger picture. If you don't know what those are, I have a link in the description so you can calculate yours. If this does resonate with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, or if you want to claim the reading, please throw a comment below the video. Even if you want to say hi, yeah, it's okay. You can. I try to answer, or at least look at and answer the comments that come in. All right. Thanks again for liking and subscribing so that YouTube can find the new channel, or fairly new channel. I really appreciate that. If this is your first time, this is an energetic reading from the gaggle, the army, the entourage of spirits in my space. They're providing me with messages that I'm communicating to you. So there may be some homework also, by the way. All right, so I'm also getting some of your guides in. Talk about pushy. They laugh, they sing, they show me things, they turn my TV on. If your spirits come through, I will point them out and distinguish them from my guides. Okay. Alrighty. Lovely. So for June, let's see what we have here, Aquarius. Lots of major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Big month for you. As we're going into the Mercury retrograde, remember that with a retrograde, I mean, the planet Mercury doesn't really go backwards, but it has us revisit things. Okay, there might be some delays. Don't buy anything that's a big ticket item, sign contracts or buy electronics or have any kind of elective surgery. But it's also about us revisiting so that we can close that chapter and move forward. Release the negativity, or as one of my cheeky spirits says, release the Kraken. Okay, so as you're coming in, I keep seeing that there's some kind of a crisis of faith. This feeling of disillusionment. Okay, about where you're at. In your home, where you're living or not living, where you're resting your head, where you want to be, but where you're resting your head, the relationships that you're in, and even the job. Whatever goals that you're achieving, it's just not doing it for you. Okay, so it's a very interesting time because you do have this opportunity with the retrograde to revisit things and reset your priorities, So if you can, let it be a quiet time that's not filled with any kind of drama. Spirit is saying if you're meant to be single at this time, there's nothing wrong with that. Work on you. It's about finding your strength and have patience because there are opportunities with money here where you really can create what you want when you step up to the plate and make the effort to do so. Okay. So as I read backwards, forwards, and sideways. So you have this very emotional time. Emotions are energy emotion. If you want to stay in Earth A emotions, of those are the negative emotions. For those of you who haven't seen my Earth A and Earth B video, by the way, you can find that in the playlist on the channel. All right. Then you're attracting to yourself situations which will exacerbate that emotion, which will amplify the situations that come to you. But Spirit is saying if you do a little bit of homework and try to change that frown upside down into a smile and appreciate where you're at, you can really have the success you're looking at in all aspects of your life. Okay? Just what I'm getting from Spirit is not all of you, but some of you are looking for the free ride. Okay? And that's not going to happen. I mean, what I'm seeing here is you're longing for the past, that nostalgia, that time period where you had it all, and it was through a partnership with someone else. And Spirit is saying now it's time to put your big girl pants on and your big boy pants on, and make the magic happen for yourself, because you have that ability, you know. So let's go through this. It's time to tap into that inner wisdom, that inner guidance. Okay, it's going to propel you forward. We've got you making, the magician is in your court, and you have the ability to make plans and move forward. Don't get caught up in the minutiae and the distraction. There's a new cycle here for you. It's time to really make your wish. But when we make it out of appreciation and earth B emotions. So that will put that into motion for something positive for you. All right. You've got the magician. So you have the ability, if you use your own inner strength, to create something beautiful. Now, one, you have to believe in yourself. Okay. And I'm getting that is lacking for some of you, not all of you, but some of you that are listening to this video. But you've got the magician in your court. You have the ability to have it all. And it's next to the world and the wish card. All right. So first, know what you want. Write it down. It just helps solidify it. Okay. Number 2, take a step in the right direction. Take action towards the goal. All right. This is about you standing on your own 2 feet. Okay. You can do this. And you can bring that wish into reality very quickly. So make your plans. All right. So let's talk about some of these other cards. So we've got this King of Hearts. And the King is about that sensitivity to creation, connecting to that creative energy, that etheric energy all around us. And it's about channeling that and really having that professional success from it. So you have, look at all this. You have all this professional success, and you've got the world and the magician. So you have the ability to bring that into reality in June. Okay. The hyena, well, let me just say, and this may not apply to you, but Spirit is saying, yeah, tell them. So this is about that dry humor, that sarcasm that you're so good at. And sometimes it leads to a little bit too snarky. And so Spirit is saying, you know what? It's time to tone that down a little bit. Not everybody gets that from you, and you do have a sharp tongue when you want to. So let's see if we can change that tongue and make it a little bit more palatable to everybody in your space. All right. Then we have the to the sea card in the wisdom of the Oracle deck. And this is about being in the flow of creation, turning to that source energy, the higher self, the guides, as I like to call them, finding that wonder and feeling yourself in the flow. Because when you're in the flow, anything can happen, and they're all good. It's not trying to control the situation, not trying to control the relationship, making that effort to take action as you're in the flow of the river. You know what I'm saying? And also knowing that when the flow of energy is constantly blocked, when you constantly have that blockade there, it's time to take a different route to get to your destination. All right? Does that make sense, guys? I hope. All right, summary. You're in an emotional state. It's time to let go of that feeling of crisis and come within your strength. Use your head. Return to the nostalgia in your mind that's going to help you with the creativeness of the magician. Okay, as you make plans to move forward, make your wish. This is about wish fulfillment. You've got all these cards here about, what's that song? He or she's got the world in their hands, right? You've got the world in your hands. Professional accolades, success in business. Go with the flow and stop being so sarcastic. You think we got there? I think we got there. All right, guys, that's all I've got. Appreciate the likes, the subscribes, the comments. Maybe not the nasty comments, but the comments and all the opportunities that you have moving forward in June. We love you and we wish you a great month. Take care.